Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Dragon Ticket 504. Sorry I didn't upload this video like yesterday when I was doing something important, daily things and all that. But this is my review on Ruby Volume 3 of the little series that I've been doing. So here we go. What I want to say about this volume is, yo, this series. It was good before, but in this volume, turned 300 tables. I am not kidding. This volume was so well done. I would honestly say Monty Owen would be proud of this volume. Okay, sure, it's not. Um, I know a lot of people like hating on it because I've seen the comments on like RoosterTeeth's channel, and I've seen like people hate not liking the direction that they were going with, not uh, not just not liking it in general for stupid stupid reasons. I don't know why, but I personally think it was a good change. Like, okay, sure, Monty uh, like the think of the brighter side of things, but I honestly think that he would eventually give this story like turn this story into like a dark turn, like for real. And it was really well done. The fight scenes, typically, in the beginning of Volume 3, uh, I will say the animation was a little iffy at first. With the fight between Team Ruby and Team Auburn. Uh, yeah, that fight did look a little iffy, but But later on, the animator who was doing it, great job by the way, was doing a did a great job later on. Fights was so good. Fights was so well done, and like I would say, um, shoot, uh, yeah, just gotta say the fights were in general. All the fights were in general. Then the story and the plot was pretty well done as well because I honestly didn't expect any of this shit that went down. Like for real. Uh, like the fact that there's this story about the mate the maidens of the story. Like they're basically like summer, winter, fall, and spring. Uh, and they're Amber, who no one really knew about until like Crow Crow actually mentioned him. Uh, Great guy, by the way. I like his I like this dude's design, like everything about, and the fact that he's voiced by the guy that voices Edward Elric. Yo, shit. That is the shit. Like one of my favorite back ah voice actors of all time. Excuse me. Uh, and then not only that, we have uh, old girl that voices the voice for Winter is the same voice that voices yeah, I keep forgetting her name. You, you, Yuri something or Makoto maybe. Uh, basically the girl from Ghost in the Shell. That's the main chick. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, dude. She brought that cold attitude into winter, and I'm like, yes, this is definitely winter. This is definitely winter Shani. Honestly, I thought that, like, with winter, I kind of expected her to be like a badass, but I didn't expect her to be that much of a badass. Uh, I guess in my original thought when they mentioned winter in the last volume, it was I thought it was like Vice has a sister. I was like, okay, that's what's up. Like, okay, cool. But I didn't know whether or not she was gonna be like one of those cool characters, or just like like Weiss, just gonna be like that stuck up bitch that we we all know and love about Weiss. But we only have that. But uh, the fight between Winter and Crow, that was awesome. That was awesome. And y'all know me. I'm getting off track, from my original thought and whatnot. But yeah, the story with the Amber and whatnot, and the fact that, you know, shoot. um, damn, I can't get it out. I can't get it out right now. But yeah, I can't. Let's just say I'm flabbergasted from the freaking volume. Let's just say that's why I'm hesitating right now. That's why I'm like, but yeah, the story between how Cinder and her crew got started a little bit, because how she got her powers because she drained them from the fall maiden Amber, who I mentioned earlier. And not only that, there was just like so many surprises, like the fact that freaking uh, Emerald's semblance is to freaking manipulate people's minds. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? She creates illusions. Like what? Like what? Like seriously? You can do that? Like oh god! And there's no wonder she's freaking. And then not only that is the fact that Mercury was half cyborg because his legs was all cut off and shit, and obviously his father died. Like I like that little backstory of how Cinder and them got together, and with Adam, uh, how Cinder met up with Emerald. It was just all really intriguing, like for real. Now for the Final Festival itself. Good fights. Good fights. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Some good fights. Sure, I would have liked to have seen like more teams, like Team Funky. I always liked that team because put a little jazz and put a little jazz into it because I'm from New Orleans. If you guys didn't know that, so it was pretty amazing. Like to have dude have like a sonic uh shit. I cannot remember the name of it. I can't remember the shit. I can't remember the instrument right now. Saxophone. Saxophone. There we go. Yeah. He was playing that shit. Like, and I even like the fact that the music in this volume was pretty good, especially with the jazzy thing to Yang's "I Burn." That was well done. Whoever did that, round of applause. round of freaking applause. So well done. It was so well done, like for real. Uh, and not only that, once again, going back to the story itself, uh, honestly, I didn't expect everything to end the way it did so soon. Um, with the fact that you know how Penny that freaking right there. I think everyone's still feeling that how Penny got freaking dismantled by Pura. How Pura was just her mindset with the fact that she couldn't cope with the fact that she was well, I mean, she did cope with the fact, but it was hard on her. And then with her and John, John trying to comfort her, trying to lift her spirits up, but she somewhat took it the wrong way. And it just turned like pretty bad for uh for their relationship, only for like a good second, only for like a good few seconds, and whatnot. And then which led to Penny's demise, which I'm pretty sure that uh Penny will return, like in later volumes, maybe next volume, maybe if it's possible, she might return. Uh, but it won't be like the same Penny we all knew and loved. It'll probably be just like a more robotic Penny that like just doesn't talk. Kind of like Elisa from the Tekken series. Like because she had because they're kind of the same. They're kind of the same in certain ways. And that's pretty much it for that. And the fact that and the fight between Yang and Mercury. Oh, dude, we've been waiting basically a volume, basically a volume for that ever since like volume 2. Since we saw that opening was one of my favorite one of my favorite openings of RWBY. So far is my favorite opening. Next to the original one. The third one was pretty good. Pretty good. I wasn't into it all that much, but I would put it as like number three. Number three is my favorite. One of my favorite openings for right now. For right now, until like later on in the next volume. Hopefully it'll come. Hopefully it'll come out soon. Well, not soon. Soon. I highly doubt that they will start doing RWBY right now. Right now, because they might end up doing Red versus Blue season 14 if if they're doing it. I don't know because 13 was because 13 was kind of satisfying, but I'm gonna get to that another time. Uh, Now for the rest of the story. Oh my God, Cinder, why? Why do you fuck shit up? Like it's just crazy how Cinder just straight up planned this whole thing. She It was basically like in the last volume with the Grim invasion. It was just a prelude of what's to come. And oh my God, it came a freaking heartbeat. Like did not only did the Grimm start coming after Penny's demise, but freaking the White Fang, Neo, Free Torchwick, uh, yeah, and not only that, Adam showed up, and I'm like, oh shit, this is about to get real. It's about to get real serious. Oh man, yo, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how it, like turned out, and you know, it was just crazy. Oh, before I go any further, I just want to it's a little late for that. Oh, a little late for that. I can't say any spoilers because some of my friends. Too late for that now. So and uh shoot, it was just crazy. Like uh, but you know we lost like a hope like at least four characters. One we barely knew, which was Amber. Uh, I honestly would have liked to learn uh, a little more about Amber, the former Fall Maiden, and uh, learn more about Amber as a Fall Maiden, how she actually got her powers as a Fall Maiden. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably they probably won't get into that. They might not. But it is what it is. But you know, other and the fact that we lost not only did we lose Penny, we lost Pura. Oh man, we I'm probably one of many people who cried when Pura died. I was like, wow, they killed one of the hottest chicks that I like. And I'm like, seriously? You're just gonna kill her off just like that? And I'm like, not only that, Torchwick is gone, which was surprising. I don't know I don't think anyone knows what happened to Neo. I'm pretty sure she survived, even though it was a lot of grim, a lot of grim in there. And uh, out of all of it, uh, you know, four characters died. Ozpin is missing, uh, but yo, he dude was a straight up freaking god. Dude is a god. I mean, to go up against Cinder the way he did, and the fact that we actually got to see him fight for the first time, that is a plus. And not only that, we got to see Velvet fight with her weapon for the first time. It was amazing. It was amazing. Uh, Now for like some of the new Grim that they've shown. They've only shown like two. They only shown like two. So uh, the one of them being the Griffin, which I thought was cool, and then they they stepped it up with a freaking Grim Dragon. A Grim Dragon. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? A Grim Dragon. That was like. I was hoping that they would do it. Honestly, I was hoping that they would like at least put a Grim Dragon into the series, but I wasn't sure if they would actually go for it. I mean, it was something that I wished for. Now, I didn't think they would actually do it though. The fact they did it put a huge smile on my face, and I was scared because not only is the Grim Dragon like the Grim Dragon that they showed actually it was like pretty old and really strong, but the fact that it spawns Grim OP as a motherfucker. OP. Oh freaking P. I'm like, good job, RoosterTeeth. Well fucking played. Well fucking played. Oh god. I'm still speechless on that. And uh, that and then now, freaking Ruby is like got a new power apparently, or it was just from the story wise because apparently there's a new legend about silver-eyed people, which means and Crow told it, and basically he explained that uh, you know people with silver eyes are like the most powerful, are like the ones that'll be known as world warriors and what and be world warriors and whatnot. And it was pretty interesting, like for real. Uh, you know that that put us put another socket wrench into the story. Uh, Frigging Ozpin is missing now, and so now it's up to Crow to actually be like the new headmaster, at least for now, until they actually uh, find uh, Crow. I mean, not Crow, Ozpin, and Ozpin's missing. We didn't get to see Raven in this one. Although she might have been hinted, uh, like late, like in the last episode, and it was just a lot. It was just a lot going on with this volume, especially with Team Ruby actually being separated for the first time. Uh, Yang Yang lost her arm, which was devastating to many Yang fans, and I'm one of them. That was some bullshit. Like I actually don't get me wrong. I like Adam. I love and like him as a character because he just has that cool samurai badass going for him. And but it pissed me off a little bit that he took my baby's arm, and then he stabbed freaking Lake in the stomach just to just to get Yang's attention, and that like really pissed me off. And then not only that, Blake has just ran away and went back to Beacon, and Weiss just uh, sh- uh, is going back to that Mistral, I think Mistral or Haven, Haven. That's where she's from. That's where. Uh, yeah, back to Haven with her father, who we get to see for the first time, and he looks like a total douche. And other than that, and Ruby's like traveling with John and the gang since Team Juniper lost Pura, which is sad, really, because the fact that like a lot, I think a lot of people thought that Pura was gonna die was when Pura kissed John, which I didn't expect at all. I thought she would just grab him and shove him in a freaking locker, but apparently she let her she let her feelings for him out. I guess it was her last stand for that. Uh, now John John's feeling. I honestly don't know how he's feeling because I know he's feeling something because he basically just lost the love of his life, and pure Ruby just lost basically her robotic best friend of all time. Uh, and now that you know Yang's mental state is basically just out there. I know she's practically frustrated the fact that she lost her arm. I think everybody like just felt that anger and despair at the fact that she lost her arm and her mental state is like unstable right now. Well, not unstable. I would say just more angry than anything, and angry and emotional. And Blake ran away like I mentioned before. So yeah. Team Ruby's like messed up, and 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 there were some good things too, like the fact that we actually got to see Tai Yang, their father for the Ruby and Yang's father for the first time, and hear his voice actor for the first time. And I was actually happy with that because I wasn't sure whether or not that um, in the beginning of the volume when they first show him, but he was like really way out into the distance, so we couldn't really tell whether or not we got a good glimpse of him, but we didn't know whether he was going to be like that strong silent type of character, like just silent, don't really speak all that much. But from uh, from what we've seen, he looks like he's been a pretty cool guy, and that's pretty much all I can say about that. Also, at the very very end of the volume, we hear the voice of Cortana, the narrator who was narrating from the first volume, which was interesting because honestly we didn't expect to hear her voice. I mean, we kind of expected it, but not, not in this way. The that she looks the fact that she is this new character, this evil character named Salem, and oh my God, she looks scary as a mug. She and then not only that, she looks exactly like the Winter Fall Maiden. She looks exactly like the Winter Fall Maiden. I was like, what? Is she a Grim now? Because that's exactly what she looked. She looked. That's exactly what she looked like. She looks like a Grim. She looks like a humanoid Grim, and that's scary. That is mad freaking scary. But yeah. Uh, all in all, the the volume of this series is it was amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. I hated it. Loved it, hated it. You know, took what I could, and just give me my money. I'll give you your money. I'll throw it all in there. But yeah, that's about it. I look forward to the next volume. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. But hopefully, I will make like more videos. I'll probably make more videos next week. Uh, in the upcoming, and start talking about other stuff that I've been watching. So, uh, this is your boy Dragon Trigger 504, and I'll see you next time.